Let's make sure everything's good. Now both of them have higher level thing. That makes no sense, bro. Y'all had... I've been trying to farm these for the last few times, and now out of nowhere, they get a rank 5. First they had rank 3, so then I couldn't harvest it because it had rank 3 ones, and I was rank 1. Get the rank 3 spell to kill them. Now, rank 3, they have rank 5 bugs. Like, what are we doing? Crazy. Prevents rank 6. That's crazy. That's cool. We got little birdies flying around and getting rid of those pesky flies that just literally soar. I at least like to see these soar. They look better soaring than the dark little elves. Let's keep proceeding with the questing. I should change my deck. Forgot about that. Good part is I'm pretty sure I protected my blades.
Brave work, Squire. That map will get you where you need to go. To get into the Weirwood, however, you'll need to talk to old Greenbeard.
A wizard? You are... I have lost one of my Phelan. Is but a defenseless sapling. Make the Logress Knights tell you how to find her, wizard. And then, mayhaps, we can speak.
Phelan Greensleeves? She's obliged at the Logress estate. Here, this key will get you in.
That must be the dryad Phelan Greensleeves. Funny, she doesn't look confined.
Greetings, fair squire. Kidnapped? Stars no. I have fallen in love with Sir Malik the Logress. Would you tell my father the happy news?
Oh, what? In love. Oh.
come from old Greenbeard? An invitation for that treant? Those creatures spoiled this shrine to hospitality, and could you imagine what they would do to my lovely estate? Tell him he is unwelcome.
He said, why, I shall... No, wait. My sap runs hot like a wildfire treant. No, we will show him a redcap called Chagan Nosebiter. Has the shrine relics. Get them back. And restore the shrine to hospitality.
Good of you to stick your nose in. I was feeling a little peckish. Your magic strikes like nature's wrath. Take your cursed relics.
It takes a little elbow grease and some bait, but soon the shrine to hospitality and good manners between foxes, dogs, badgers, otters, humans, and fairies is looking right as rain.
You have done it? Oh, you show tremendous skill, wizard. Let us make...
You restored them. I have been arrogant. Accept my humble apologies. Take this invitation to old Greenbeard. He is most welcome in our home.
You have an invitation for me? Ah, most good tidings. Thank you, wizard. I must follow your map. You will have no trouble finding Sir Drustan Silverharp's hold. Tell his wife, Sophia, you have my favor.
How are you, stranger? You're in the favor of old Greenbeard. That is no easy thing to do. The good and noble knight you seek, Sir Drustan Silverharp, was captured. Can you venture into the White Owl Tower and rescue Sir Drustan from their vile talons?
Who are you? Prepare to have your flesh torn, vermin! Fie! You'll never find a way into the White Owl Tower.
Are you a good wizard, or... And if you promise me a favor for another day, you freed...
Unicorn magic.
Climb the vine into the tower. We will meet again, student of Mare Ambrose. Watch out for evil owls. They are almost as bad as lemons.
The chamber is filled with a strange vapor that makes you feel so... If you don't find an antidote quickly, you might sleep forever.
Now that you are lulled you asleep, I'll be your undoing.
I got you. I got you. My bad. I was eating before. So that's why I had it muted. I said, yeah. I said I've been playing this one for 2 months now. We've been playing this one for 2 months because it's the second time I bought membership for it. Very good. We got up to 72. I said we've been on that long grind. I said it'd really be the solo fights, so like when they got like all four, because I was going against all four of them. It's been rough. It's just been long. Whoa.
Who are you?
Whoa.
Prepare to have your flesh torn, vermin.
It's been long. That's what I mean by long. This is I'm like, dang. Well, I guess we start over again. I was just halfway through. I didn't even. It's so funny. It never popped up that I was in. Dang. This speeds it up, but still, I was literally like halfway already through soloing that. I died a lot in the storm. Yeah, storm solos are the hardest. I'm level 82. Yeah, storms are the hardest to do soloing. I said this ice has been in the beginning was the hard. It was the beginning ice was the hardest. I was thinking, dang, I really have to think about it or I'm not killing. Now it's still hard, but it's more of like extra blades, and I survived storm. On the other hand, you can't just like you can't just three blade without looking at your health. You can't, like, you know what I mean? Like ice, technically you can literally not look at your health and three blade and still hit and most likely kill the minion and then kill the boss. Storm, on the other hand, it's like you got the damage, but if you let them do like the 3 hits, you're gonna be at like no health. It's like 50-50 each fight for me. Yeah, it's the swing of balance. See, for storm, I would say ice, like getting ice as your secondary, having ice as your secondary for storm, I feel like would be your best chance, because then if you get once you get tower shield, if you put tower shield on your first like 2 round, if you put tower shields on, or your first round, if you put tower shields in your first round, you'll take half damage, and then you're more likely to survive every hit after that as storm. Doesn't guarantee it, but tower shields usually. Because the problem is like storm. If you do death, imagine you do death as your secondary. If you have feints, you could speed up the process of getting through worlds doing feints, but you also lose, like, you have no health. So if you do a 70% and a 30 extra percent, you're more like, if you don't hit or fizzle, if you fizzle, the 70% fizzle, if you fizzle, you're done. Let's see. But I definitely said my next one is gonna be Storm too. So the next playthrough is gonna be Storm. So once we get this up to level 180, 170, we'll play Storm. But the Storm, I'll be crafting all the gear for the next one. So all crafted gear each world, other than the first world, because I can't craft anything for Wizard City. So we'll just use what's in the bazaar. We'll just use whatever's in the bazaar. But after that, I will only be able to use crafted gear from my ice, because I'll use the ice wizard to craft it. Because I'm not gonna actually craft it with the storm wizard. It would take forever. But I will craft it on my ice and then only use that one for each world. Alright, bro, I left a sub. I was about to go to sleep. Been seeing you on YouTube's homepage, so I'm doing out of my level ranging. Hey, appreciate it, Sleep Hunts. Appreciate you subbing, and appreciate you seeing me on there. Fizzle goes crazy. Fizzle do go crazy. Yes, enjoy your rest. I said I do not blame you. I literally gonna keep grinding. One of my friends already grinded to like the 2 people who I added yesterday who were I just saw them doing this questing. They are already up to level. They went from level 72 to level 82 in one night. In one night. I said I couldn't imagine doing it in one night. But yeah, I got work tomorrow, but I ain't too worried about that because it's first day back, and I said I'm still gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, and hopefully every day. Hopefully we gonna push the stream more and more. It just won't be as much as when I'm off. Whenever I'm off, I'll be streaming multiple times. But
and if you promise me a favor for another day, I will use my. You freed me! Hooray! My name is Case.
Unicorn magic.
Climb the vine into the tower. We will meet again, student
talking
of
about
Male
unicorn
Ambrose.
magic.
Watch out for evil owls. They are almost as bad.
The chamber.
Okay. So while they figure out that potion, I'm gonna run and grab some potions because I have like 1,000 health, and that's not gonna do. And I do have like, dang, the lag, man. This is why I don't go to full. When you get back, when they push you back to the full servers, ugh. I told me, yeah, you can squat up, but it also makes it laggy. Like, look at all the people. Look, like, bro. Why is there so many people? Why is there so many people? There's so many. That is absolutely crazy. This reminds me of Wizard 101 when Wizard 101 first came out. This is what it looked like. This is what it looked like when Wizard 1 first came out and everybody wanted to play. It's still like that when PC's out. It's just, I tell them it's on occasions, like when different worlds pop up and everyone likes to play, then it's like that. But now that a new world and everything else has popped up, and while we're waiting, I may just go grab something to drink because I did run out of juice. Let's make sure that we choose our next card first before we sprint downstairs and leave these people to fight. I like the waterworks gear. They got the waterworks gear. In one of them, we'll try different dungeons too, because I've never done that either. Usually, I've always done waterworks and then Darkmoor, but other ones I do want to try different gear for different wizards when I'm leveling them up to see how different gear works. Because when I was just doing, like, the first time I wanted to do just Bazaar gear, I was thinking let's go for a lot of strength in my Ice Wizard. Now that I chose to go, instead of going all Bazaar gear, I decided to do dungeons and add that. Let's do that, and then we'll run downstairs and Someone's doing a dragon. They're doing a dragon. They're doing a firebird. And I'm gonna hit with the Frost Lord. Made it back just in time. You would have thought I didn't make it back, and I did. That's a lot. And I always appreciate when we get new subs. We get new people joining. I said, sadly, Sleeping Hut, he did subscribe, but it didn't pop up in the. I really wanted it to pop up on live, so then we could at least see it. But sometimes it takes Streamlabs and stuff time to see the subs and all that stuff. Because the last one I seen, it was like 10 days ago. Oh, my Frost Lord came in. Wipe that off my shirt real quick. Get that off my shirt. And then she only has 1,000 health left. To be honest, I don't see them not killing. I think everybody wonders what makes me really like this game. I tell them it's numbers. To be honest, I think you really just have to like You just really have to like numbers. The more you like numbers and stuff like that, I feel like the more you like this game as well, because you understand that more numbers. And the fact that you can literally change your numbers and make as much. You want more power, you want less power, you want to be more resist, you want to do more damage.
Oh, by the horn, it matters not. Your quest ends here, wizard.
He crit, and he's about to hit all of us with it. It's the dumb version of it, though, so that's good. 33-18. Crit block, whoa! Boom, 20. I'm not gonna lie, 20 is still high with the crit block. And a crit block with the blue. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, the other would hit that crit block, though. That crit block though. Double hit. Double hit. Thank you, no one bladed. Thank you, no one bladed. Anyone bladed? We gotta get rid of some stuff to start. Too late. Bam.
Well done, friend. Let us return to... Well done, friend. Let us return to my home and tell Sophia the joyous news.
And we just leveled up too. 74, baby.
Quickly, we can use this teleporter stone to escape.
Oh, thank you for your kindness. You have brought my husband back when I feared all was lost. I cannot give you enough thanks, wizard. Please, speak to Sir Justin about your quest. I cannot give you enough thanks, wizard. Please, speak...
Ah, the noble sword of kings. When King Arthur, I was most honored. Of course I kept... In the meantime, I will head to Caliburn and see how the others are faring. Good luck, Armiger.
Why do they call this a fire elf village?
The Froudlings were afraid we might help the Knights of AVALON, so Robin... Wait, we'll need a living ember from the Fountain of Flame. You can find it on the other side of the wild.
Think you...
What can I do? My family will... My brother Brinley, the Knight of Flame, having failed in his duties, Brinley fled to Caerleon. Noble Armiger, could you ask him to return to his role?
I confess.
Do I have paid membership on console? Yes, I do. I said it's the only way to get to Avalon, other than buying every world, and I can't afford to buy every world. So yes, the membership is the best way to do it. I said I do not have it on PC though. I said I turned it off on PC for a while, but I definitely plan on getting it back though.
She can retrieve the armor.
When I start playing on PC again, I still farm on PC, so I still go on my PC and farm like my couch potatoes and all that stuff. Oh, I got sucked into a battle. I think we both walked in. Definitely both of us walked into that one. He may kill. I'm not sure. I think balance has enough damage to do it. But I've never played on balance before, so I want to see what a balance with a plus 25 does. Actually, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. I'm about to look we're gonna look at those stats. He did 4K. He did 4K as a balance. Let me just Oh, that's crazy. He has everything, but he just changed his boots to 64 because he got more. He basically gets more damage. He sacrificed for damage. And then what does he have? He has a Maycast blade. Ooh. He has balance dealer and then a balance accuracy. Okay. It's not a bad. It's not bad. And with him being at 4, that's actually crazy.
He said what? He said... Maudit Soulban lurks in the Dread Keep, an evil tower. Please, noble armiger, defeat him and recover the armor of the Knight of Flame.
Yeah, that was weird. My whole screen went off. I was like, yo, what happened? I was like, I don't remember everything disappearing.
Smells like...
You want to play on console? Been playing on PC since 2009. Yeah, I've been playing on PC as well since probably Dragonspire, when Dragonspire came out. So I said it's been a while. It's been a long time since I've been playing. And then I tell him like Mirage was probably like peak that I really like Mirage. And then I wanted to play on console just because it came out, and it just makes, like, console for me was always easier just because you can now lay down. Like, I always wondered why they never brought it out on console, because it was like something you could do just laying down. Most kids were grabbing consoles, you know. Yeah, we killed the minion. Killed the minion before he earthquakes, and we were able to use the blades. And we got a shield, so we won't be getting hit with a full-on fire. Because a full-on fire hit would suck. Yeah, like that was 500, even with the shield. 500 with the shield. Sadly, we could pick up that really good. It's tough getting a pet and a decent pet in the kiosk. It is actually. I've been having to breed my pet in the kiosk. I said the way I did it was I've had to breed 6 or 7. I've had to breed 6 or 7 pets since we started to get the pet that I have now. If you want to see, the pet's still good. It's not the best pet because I want it spelled. I would, if it would be my best pet, would basically be all of the damages, taking every single spell. Dealer, pain giver, pain dealer, ice dealer, the other dealer, whatever the 4th one is, and then I do spell proof. And then I'll do mighty, so then I could do so I can have heavy hits for all of it. Because the kiosk right now, to be honest, it's like the low level pets in the kiosk for console. You can't get any the level 15,000 coins and all that stuff. You can't use those because those are all basically used up. Everybody's used those. So right now, all in the kiosk, the only thing you can really get are the high level ones that cost you more. And plus, the higher and higher my pet gets, the more I gotta pay. Because I've been paying each one. I've been paying at least 50. I've been paying at least 30 to 50,000 on each one. I have 90,000 now, so I can hatch another one if I want. This is the pet we got now. So maxed out. We're looking at maxed out everything right now, other than happiness. We're epic. 2 more until mega. We're almost mega ultra. Halfway almost to mega. We have pain giver at 5 just because of the weight. The weight has really helped out. We have spell proof at 8, a lot of damage. We have ice shot that gives me an extra 5, so I'm at like 95. I'm at like 95% I think of it. And then I have storm boom. That storm boom is where you'd have been like, you'd be looking at me like, storm boom, that's not really great, you know. But I said it's good for like if I get ice shot. because what I breeded it with was ice. My bad, ice dealer. I bred it with another pet for ice dealer. It gave me Storm Boon from the pet that I have. So I have a pet. Here you go. You look right here. I have a pet. It's ancient. It's gotten all the ancient, epic, ancient. You'll notice right here it says Pain. This is the one I hatched it with. I got Pain Giver, the same one that I got last time. I got, instead of Stormproof, because I really didn't want Stormproof. That was gonna be disgusting if I got Stormproof. So I got Spellproof, and I got Spellproof instead. Much better. It's like for all of them. And then the thing I couldn't get rid of was Storm Boon, and I could hatch another one to try to get rid of it. So what I would need is, like, I need another one that has Painbringer still. I would hatch it with Painbringer. I would hatch it with Spellproof, because I have Spellproof already on it, and then I'll try to hatch it with Ice Shot again, whichever one had Ice Shot again. So then hopefully it would just kick out Storm Boon. But that'd be for the next one. Right now I'm still upgrading him because he's still not bad. If it gets ice dealer, then it's a good pet overall, because now it's the mixture of both of them, because this is supposed to be an ice it's supposed to be an ice / storm. So if I get Ice Shot as well, then it makes up for it. So then I could be like, okay, even though the pet didn't do what it was supposed to do, it's still a good pet overall, because I tell him it gives me every single thing for two schools. And I tell him it's just a base. It's still gonna be a base one. I tell him it's not gonna be like crazy one, because it's not like a real, like when you're talking about PvP. If I wanted a PvP pet or a Maycast pet, because I tell him I don't have a Maycast either. Because I tell him I do want to make a Maycast pet. It's just not gonna be now. I can't wait to make one though, because I have some on my PC. So getting someone here, like having a Maycast, that I tell them I want one that I can actually make a whole Maycast pet, where it's just unicorn. It gives unicorn. It gives healing. Every type of healing. If I could get one that gives every type of healing for my life, that would be cool. That would be a decent little thing. But I'm doing this now until I can get those genes. I don't even know how to get a boy or girl gene. I need to look to see which one's a boy and which one's a girl, so then I can actually start hatching. Because that's the thing. If you get two pets that you like that are good, then you can hatch them yourself, and you won't have to hatch anymore with other people. And it's way cheaper. But you have to get a pet that actually, like, you know, is the pet that you want, and that is hard. You just have to get two that have the ones you want in the beginning. Haha, yes, you're correct. You're correct about that. You're correct on. Because that's what I thought. I thought so. Because that's what I wanted to make sure. Because I was like, when I was watching the YouTube videos, they were like, you need to have the genes. I'm like, genes? I'm not seeing any genes on no pet. I'm like, I'm looking at them and I'm like, I don't see any genes. But it keeps saying on the YouTube videos that there's genes to there. You have to have a boy and girl. And I'm like, okay. If they just have to both be adult, then that's even better. Because then you just have to have two adult pets. As long as they're adults, I can breed them, and they should make it. Oh my gosh, we are calling this close. We accidentally fell into this fight. As I would say, we fell into it. Whoa, the Deer Knight. She pulled out that Deer Knight. I see that across the way. She got the Deer Knight. She got the Deer Knight. Now that's an ice spell right there. 2.9. I see her do 2.9k with that Deer Knight. If he can do that, I'm pretty sure I can do one of these and we can kill. Well, never mind. I think I did it. How you do it? You be like, well, never mind. I think I did it.
You got the armor back. Let me see how it fits.
Oh
Brilliant.
yeah, she fit.
What do you think? Shining Armiger, you have done me a great... Please collect a living ember from the Fountain of Flame. Hello. Morag is taken up in a house in Caerleon. Defeat Morag Bloodtine and bring me back Angela's mace, if you will.
Yes, I will, just not now. Don't get dragged into the battle again. Don't get dragged into the battle. But I keep seeing these roses. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but I keep picking them up. I keep picking them up because I don't know what I'm going to use them for.
Brr, welcome back. Ah, I'm starting to feel a bit... We have the... Seek out Shane McGobbin, a leprechaun smith in the Toadstool Village. He can enchant your shoes, so you don't slip on the ice.
Greetings, wizard. You need shoes to walk across. Why, I can... The wildfire tree and sweat. Defeat him to find me nails what they stole.
So there it is. Massive prism. What's the new... There are new reagents. Sure. Yeah, that's the new reagent that I've never seen. Boom. So we get the prisms. We don't need any of these prisms, but it's very cool that we now have our prism. So now, let's see. To be honest, we don't need like all of these. We would only need like one, to be honest. And that's the thing. I don't know what the new reagent does, but I do know it's going to be important for new things that I want to craft in the future.
Aye, these'll do. Here, let...
Those are some handsome shoes. Now we can travel down the icy... He's a terrible beast of winter and storm, and we will need every ounce of courage to win. And by we, I mean you.
Your shoes really grip the path well now.
I wonder if they're going to be ice that we go against. Will it be ice that we go against since we're going down an ice hole?
What is this spark I smell? A wizard? Let me extinguish that fire for you.
I can't believe we bested that. Now that the... Please help me thought.
You release the living, and the trees burst into... The houses thaw, and the fire elves warm up. And you even find a night under a layer of frost. There is much rejoicing.
A winter worm, you say? Well, that doesn't sound too... Huh? The winter worm has been Well, perhaps you could tell people I helped. You need the Sword of Kings? There is a teleporter arch nearby. Can you activate it? Meet me in Caliburn, where we can see the situation.
So level 80, we get a free pierce. Nothing super crazy, but we do. It just depends. I do communicate some of my battles in here. Sometimes I don't. It just depends on if someone axes. If someone axes me, then I will communicate how I process. Because like the people have come in here and asked me how I process battling, and then I'll usually explain to them how I do it throughout the battle, whichever battle we're doing. I just don't do it every battle because I may just go crazy. Whoa. And go crazy as in I'll just be talking to myself the whole time. That's why I just usually wait until other people join, so then when they ask questions about how I do it, then I can usually give them a thing, because usually it's like one of those things. If I'm just communicating, saying what I know, then it's like if no one's here, then by the time someone actually does come in, they would either have to replay the video, where they can already see it in the video, but if they're just joining, they're not going to want to do that.
A minstrel? No, I haven't heard any dulcet tunes for a while now. Perhaps Sir Brennan might know.
A minstrel? Surely sweet sounds would make our hardship easier to bear, but ask Steward Kane. Mayhaps this minstrel made it better.
We've been grinding through Avalon though. Almost there, almost there. Yeah, that would be a lot. Yeah, it just depends. Like I said, it depends on when people join. Usually when people join, like anything, the more people talk, the more joins, the more you conversate throughout the whole battle, every single battle. But look at this. We literally only have two more, 1 and 2 more to go. I think that's pretty good. We are like literally blowing through.
I recall the minstrel in Caerleon seeking refuge at the town round. Go and check. If you don't see him, ask Jeremiah Carr.
Where is that at? It's not in the same place we went. How many times have you beaten the game? I've only beaten the game once. Well, technically, that's the thing. I only say once because I only have one level 140. I only have one level 140. And it's not level 170. So I've beaten the game. I beaten the game when the game was out at when Dragonspire happened. I beat the game. When Mirage came out, I beat the game. And then when was it Imperia or Cattle? It's the one with the baking. Basically, it's like all the whole baking town. That was basically the last time level 140, basically where I maxed out again, and then that's basically where I maxed out my myth wizard, because I only had one wizard, and then like I still have a storm that's level 82, and then life that's level 50. Do you do side quests? Or I do side quests. So on this wizard, I do side quests. So what I do is I will pick up the side quest and do the side quest off stream. So usually when I'm off stream, I'm usually doing side quest off stream, just to boost and speed up the process, and then I will then do main quest on mainstream.
Greetings, wizard. You look a proper amateur now. A minstrel.
And that's why usually when I'm walking by, when you see me walk by one, you'll see if you see me walk by one and click on it real quick, it's just because I want to make sure I get it, like this one right here, just so I can get it, so then I can have it, so then when I off stream I can do it later. Have lots of fun later. Because hopefully that's really what gets me up to these high levels. When did you start streaming? It just depends. I started streaming a long time ago. I started streaming Call of Duty, Black Ops 2. Well, technically I didn't start streaming Black Ops 2. I started recording videos off Black Ops 2. I started playing Black Ops 2 when I started. I started streaming Fortnite a long time ago. That was Fortnite was the first time I started streaming. And then I switched from Fortnite to Wizard 101 because I liked it a lot. But I usually did it on PC, not on PlayStation. This is my first time streaming on PlayStation because they brought it out on PlayStation. It was only because Wizard 101 brought it out on PlayStation, and I decided that I should stream it while I do my other videos.
By Merle Ambrose, it is the wizard again.
Because I really like the game, and I usually play this. This is the game that I usually play when I'm not playing anything. So at the same time, it was like I should stream this game because I'm playing it. And it finally came out on console, and I'm about to replay. All I thought was I'm about to replay the game on console the whole time. So I should stream it and enjoy the process of going back over and doing everything all over again, and then getting the next wizards up, because I'm gonna be doing next wizard. The storm wizard is on my storm wizard that I'm gonna do on here. The storm wizard that I'm doing on console will only have crafted gear. So I will only be crafting gear for the next wizard.
The ward calls for you to spread a thick line of... You have just enough salt in them.
My dear friend, it is good to see you again. Thank you. I feel safer and hope their fever will pass soon. Please give Simon my thanks.
Ooh. Let's see. I want to see how close it is. And I said, we're doing pretty good though, pushing through. Literally halfway already, again, to 74, to about to be 75. I have a life wizard at level 54 in the spells weaving, and because, yeah, I haven't done spell weaving either for my life. See, this is even my first wizard that, literally going back over Wizard 101, this is my first wizard ever doing like 2 schools on, because it used to cost money. It used to cost money to do that. Even now, like I opened a random chest for 50. I opened a random chest for 50 crowns, for 50 crowns. It was really, really cheap. I got the amulet. So if you look right here, I got amulet, crown. I got the crown amulet. I got the death mastery amulet off of 50 crowns. I got the death mastery amulet that literally allows you to use a death spell. It's not like I'm going to use it, but literally you're telling me that something that I used to have to spend, like, I tell them, it's not crazy. The ratio is crazy, but I said, having to get that gear back then, like, let's see, even now, amulet, death amulet, 9,995 crowns for it. You're talking almost 10,000 crowns for a mastery amulet, and I got it from it for 50 crowns. I don't. It's good. I just don't. I don't even use death like that. So I have to find another school that I'm gonna use death weaving, and I'm gonna definitely use it on it. You already know I'm gonna add it to whatever one I can. Whichever one I can add it to, I will definitely do it. Yeah, they be taxing. You're talking 10. Do you do PvP? I've never done PvP. I usually watch PvP. So most of my stuff has been watching like the amazing sauce. Like I usually watch him. Oh, that's nice. That's a lot of XP. That's a lot of XP. I usually watch the amazing. Ooh, that's a lot of XP too. I'll take both of those. That's gonna be a lot of XP. I don't need that. Sorry. That's a lot of XP. That's good. And I do PvP. I really like PvP. PvP has always been a thing that I like. Oh, is there a school of pips on console? It's much unnecessary on PvP when it's just charged your pips. I know. I said that's the thing too. I really do want to go back to actually playing PvP because I've done it on my myth at level 140. And I said it was fun. It was fun because, like anything, I just did it for fun. I didn't do the actual. Ranking matches because it cost tickets. I don't know if it still costs tickets now. I remember tickets when tickets used to cost money. Because I think I don't know if everybody else remember when tickets used to cost crowns or something like that. So you'd have to get multiple tickets to do PvP matches. I think it's still tickets now, but I'm not sure. I said that's how I know I must be far back if they don't have tickets anymore. Cause I still enjoy watching it. It's actually a amazing thing. So that's why I want to level up my wizards. I really want to level up my wizards so I can actually PvP too. Cause PvP is like another thing you want to do at the end of. Like at the end of this game, you really do like PvP. PvP seems like it's like one of the best things to do. Now, yeah, there's some toxic things in there, but I tell them I ain't tripping about no. It's a game. I said, homie, I'm about to go in there, having the time of my life. Cause I tell them, I've been watching the Amazing Sauce since the beginning. The amount of stuff he has to deal with, I'd be looking at that thing like. I guess we're gonna deal with this toxicity by just laughing it off. Cause I said one of those things. For me, it ain't worth like if I'm going against a life and he's just automatically healing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm throwing the tickets. I don't need the tickets. I am not going crazy over no tickets. I'll let you get that thing so then I can actually get, like I said, so then I can actually find people who want to play. That's the thing. Find people who actually want to play the game and give you a challenge, but not an impossible challenge, because both of y'all are trying to actually play. It is 250 crowns for a day pass, something like that. Whoa. Let me read this right. It is free now. Well, typically, if you got membership, it's free PvP. Okay, if PvP's free, if you have membership and PvP's free, that makes sense. It makes sense. It does make sense for them. It does make sense for them to make PvP free for membership, because that was one of the things. If you had membership and you could do PvP with membership, then that's a bonus. And it allows people to actually think about getting the membership. Like, if you tell somebody they're going to PvP, you PvP for free if you get membership. then that means I get every world and I PvP for free. When I had to pay tickets before, like you said, it's 250 crowns for a day pass. The problem is if you're PvPing, you're PvPing for more than one day. There's no way, like I tell them, there's just no way you're PvPing for you PvP for one day, but most of the time you're gonna PvP for multiple days. So it's like you're gonna want to spend on the you're gonna want to spend on the membership to get it. Now you may spend 250 per day, but then you got to realize how long are you going to spend that, you know. Just depends. I think most people are going to buy membership instead. I think membership is just so easy. I think membership's so easy, and it's just like anything. It's kind of like buying buying worlds. If you buy worlds with crowns, no one really likes it's just so many worlds. If you buy each world with crowns, you spend a lot of money on crowns. When you could have spent that on anything else, like mounts. You could have spent that on mounts, wands, you know what I mean? Buying the whole world, you could, you know. Would it be worth your money? Probably not, because you probably want to, like anything, you probably want your character to look better. You probably want your character to look better than spending all that on that, because 250 you're almost buying one of those packs. You're almost buying a pack. A pack's $3.99. So you're basically buying a pack for that price, because I tell them, you're not gonna just buy you're not gonna buy just 200. You're 250. You're not gonna just do that. Sometimes you will, but most of the time you're not. So I said you can get a pack, and then a pack may give you a mount. A pack may give you a mount and some gear. So you may get some gear and a mount. Let's
Hello.
See. I'm literally picking up I'm literally just picking up every single side quest. I agree. Memberships moving forward, yeah. I do like that they changed membership, though. I like that they changed membership to the elixir for console. The only reason I like it for console is because now it's not required that it automatically takes my money, you know. Because that was the thing. Having membership on PC, it automatically takes it. So you have to go in. Just like Amazon, and cancel the membership. For Xbox, you don't have to do Xbox and PlayStation. You don't have to do that. You just do the elixir. If the elixir doesn't work, or my bad. If the elixir does work, but then it runs out, you just buy a new elixir. And if you don't want to do it for that month, you just don't buy it for a month. But I said that's really really cool compared to having that, and it just helps out people who forget. Great value, yeah. The $80 for a year is definitely better price. I haven't done that one. I think that one was an actual. If you said $80 for a year, $8 for a year, that's $6 a month. $6.66, about $7. I would say almost $7. That's about $7 a month. So yes, that saves you basically three. That saves you almost three, basically four. I'd say four, because you're talking about $3.40. So you're saving you're saving $3.40. You're saving $3.40 per month. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good on a membership, because you're talking about you're talking about buying a Crunchyroll. You're talking about buying a Crunchyroll, a Netflix, an Amazon, you're talking about saving $4 and only spending $6 every month. So great value. I definitely want to think. I've been doing it every month. for $10. So that's why the $80 sounds good when the other one is charging me more over time. Great value. Show off a world. It's only $59.99 a year, but it gives 5,000 crowns on top of the membership. See, that one sounds good as well. That one, the $59.99 one, sounds good, but I don't think they haven't released any. They haven't released any of those for console though. No console has been released. No console has been released with that deal yet. And see, if that deal came out on console, I would buy. Like, if that deal came out on console for $59.99, I would literally buy that, because you're talking about a whole year for $60 and getting 5,000 crowns. And I tell them that's a steal. That's a steal deal. Like, where I would literally want to keep my money and spend it. Yeah, they need that. They really do. And they really need it. They really need it for they really need it for console. Like PC servers come out and they have it, and it's great too, but like anything, if you have max, a lot of people already have max character. A lot of people have max characters on there. I'm still grinding, so I still have to grind my myth. Like, even the thing, I have never seen Darkmoor. I haven't seen Darkmoor. I haven't seen Darkmoor other than watching all of my YouTube videos that I've been watching with most of my most of the streamers that I watch on Wizard 101 is in Darkmoor. So I'll watch Darkmoor in there, but I haven't actually been in Darkmoor because I'm still probably in the baking world. I still can't remember what the baking world is called. I can't remember what the baking world is called, but I know I'm in it. I know I'm in it.
Ah, this is good, solid iron in that same ruined tower. Find Struthio. Oh, you'll likely have to fight an ogre for it.
Yes, I started playing again because of the console I played when I was a kid, and the paywall was expensive. So yeah, that was the thing. When Caramel, yeah, Caramel. That's exactly what you. That's exactly where I'm at. Caramel's the world. I thought it was a candy. I thought it was a candy. But Caramel's the world, and I agree with you. The paywall is expensive when it comes down to being a little kid. Being a little kid back then, and even trying to ask your parents for $10, trying to ask your parents for $10 as a little kid, and having them swipe their card to do it, expensive. Compared to now, where you can get, where most kids, I tell them, most kids can ask their parents for $10, and they'll give them a PlayStation card for $10. And then they can get membership, and they can get membership without asking their parents. They can get membership without asking their parents. All they need is the PlayStation card, and they have membership. So I said it's just much easier. It's much easier for kids. It's much easier for the kids these days to get on it too. Whoa! I need to go here the whole time. I'm over here like. I was wondering where it was taking me. Little did I know, I only had to go like right here. I was thinking I had to go a little farther. Little did I know, I just had to go like right up the street.
Mash you and smash you and crash you. You no take my reading material.
Let's see, because even me, if we go over here, switch. I don't make my decks too big. Bro, I remember asking my mom for membership when I was a kid, and she admitted she was putting the bank details in, and she never heard of it. Man, convincing your mom to want to spend money on a game she's never heard of. She's never heard of Wizard 101, never heard of it on the laptop. She's just learning about computers. The last thing she wants to do is put in this, like, you know how hard it was convincing, like, even back then, I think it was convincing my grandma to then tell my mom that I should get this game, that I should get membership. made it to Crocotopia and it was over with. I made it to Crocotopia, and that was like when Crocotopia was the paywall. When you got to Crocotopia, and it felt like you actually got some, like when you first got membership and you were able to go to Crocotopia the first time. The first time you were able to go to Crocotopia with membership, went crazy. I remember that day just like going through, getting membership, going through the prison, going through the towers and everything, going through the first dungeon without paywall. No paywall on the first dungeon. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. The dungeon that they have, at let's see, because we have that dungeon that we have in Crocotopia. It's the first real big dungeon that everybody plays. And it has the three screamers. It has the three screamers. So you go around, each screamer has a part. You pick up the part, and then it unlocks the door for the scream. It unlocks the door. That's the best. That was the best one when it first came out. Best feeling. Sunken City. Childhood memories right there. I know. It's literally crazy just to think back and see it. It's to go back and see it for me. I said it's to go back and see it. Actually being able to witness it. I know y'all know it. Walk over here and pick up an apple juice. There's no question that I just walked over there and picked it up, but questions shall be asked later. Just know I got ice. I have ice in the cup, and I have white grape juice in my hand, and the white grape juice is absolutely delicious with ice. I tell them, it feels like a little kid all over again. You're like, man. The Mott's white grape juice reminds you of being a little kid as well on the game. Let's see. Shield up too. Can't go without the combo. Definitely, to be honest. I tell you, the drink is what keeps you up. Drink's what keeps you up. How'd you build your deck for the bosses? To be honest, when I build my deck, I try to build my deck around general bosses. Like, basically, you'll see that I have like 4 prisms. I have 4 or 5 prisms in my thing, just for any type of boss. And then I tell them I'll delete those anytime. And then I'll usually have like tower shield. I always have like 3 tower. I have 3 tower shields for any bosses that I fight. And then I have the set shield. And the set shield that I have is only for storm and fire. So I use like 3 of those every time. But then I can throw those away for any time I have a big boss. And then if I have like a boss like the life boss right here, then I always have the 3 tower shields. And usually I just have to dig for them when if I'm really looking for them. You'll see I have 3 wand hits. I usually keep 3 wand hits as well. The 3 wand hits are for ice. Anytime I'm going against an ice boss, I keep 3. So then anytime I have 3 of my traps on there, I can hit with the fire spell, take the tower shield off, and still hit them with a regular damaged fire hit afterwards once they transmute my spell. Ooh. And then usually just like anything, three big hit. I think I have like 3 big hits for everything. 3 big hits on every single one. Like Frost Lord, I have 3. Ice Bite. It's like, let's see, which ones I got. I got 3. I guess I got 3 snow. I have 4 snow angels, 3 hounds, and then the 3 of everything else as well. None of the small spells under 5. Nothing under 5. Nothing under 5 pips. Only because anything under 5 pips just don't work. Doesn't work on any of these high level bosses. And I tell them, even if I have to wait another round to kill them with another one, having extra spells of smaller spells doesn't work. Usually the only small 4 spell that I keep is what is it called? It was, let me see. Because I only have 1 spell that I keep that is it. And that's because it's AoE. It's only because it's AoE. AoE is the only reason I keep another hit. He's at 5. An extra blade, he's at 4. Like anything like this, me knowing one blade and a hound would do about like 2k right now. So I could do like 2k worth of damage, but I wouldn't kill. 3 blades, now I'm looking at almost low 4. I'm looking at almost low 4s. But depending on I forgot that I have the whole set as well. So actually I may actually be able to kill because I forgot I have the boost of the whole wave because I put the bubble. I forgot that I put the bubble up. Usually because I always set up bubbles too. That's another thing. I carry one 2-pip bubble. I carry one 2-pip bubble, and then I carry 2 birds for bubbles. And those are usually just to help speed up the process too. So anytime I go against bosses like this, where it may take me a while to dumb them down, I just use a bubble. It speeds up because then I have an extra 40% damage too. Burnt Hound is so good. The damage considered is low damage school. Yeah, to be honest, it's just a low damage school. Better, to be honest, it's just a low damage. Like you said, it's just a low damage school. So you have to be willing. You have to be willing to have multiple blades. You have to have 3-4 blades to do stuff. I said for PvP it's different because you can use I tell them you can use other. Whoa, does that do 2,000? How much damage is that doing? That's 1,000 damage. 1,000 damage. For PvP, I want to try different. I want to try something different though. The animation is better than Heckhound, which is mad. I know, right? I said, I remember when Hound first came out, that used to be scary, bro. That used to be scary. Having the dog in the hut and then having the dog come out the hut for the first time and breaking through was scary back then.
You find Struthio's
now it's just normal.
Mounts, jousting and knightly combat. Odd, there's a picture of a bird on it.
Damn. I'm flying into... I done ran outside and flew into another one. Oops. We don't have a lot we can go with for that, but... I remember acting the first time breaking out. of the little house, being like, this is a bit big. Yeah, I used to think this is a big dog. I was like, because it was. I said, freaking huge. And the fact that it did overtime damage. The first time I saw the dog, and then I saw how it attacked, and then I saw that it didn't actually even do damage until it actually set the damage on you. Because fire had that damage set on you afterwards. Absolutely crazy. That was probably the craziest thing. Knowing that fire had that, and then it had an overtime. Because that's when they first came out with overtimes. The fire dog was the first. I think people forget about that. That's the first time they came out with overtimes, was the fire dog. And maybe I'm wrong. I tell them Elf was still good. Elf was still there, but Elf wasn't like what really brought out overtimes. Like what really brought out overtimes and had like damage overtimes was Fire's Hellhound or Firehound, whichever hound it was, but that was definitely the one. Let's see. Hey. I got the kitty scratching at the door. I'm like, wait, slow down. Stop scratching at my door. And I can't let you out because I got to take you somewhere. But if you keep scratching at my door, I'm gonna put you in the box, buddy. It's like when you have a kitty and you're like, dang, stop scratching at the thing. I'm gonna head out now. It's about 12:15 a.m. for me. Yes, get some rest, Divine. Get some rest. Thank you for joining. Have a good night, bro. I appreciate you joining the stream. Yes, we are gonna stream some more too, so don't worry. You're gonna see more streams from me. I usually stream earlier than this, so don't worry. The next time you see me on, we will be streaming earlier, so hopefully we'll be streaming at like 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock 5 or 6 o'clock your time. 5 or 6 o'clock your time. Because I work tomorrow from 8 to 3:30, and I will be back home by about 4 or 5. So I'll be home about 5 tomorrow. So I'll be streaming around 5:30. I'll be streaming around 5:36 tomorrow. So just expect that you'll see a stream by then tomorrow. You won't see one early tomorrow because I have to work early. So you won't see one tomorrow morning. Actually, you may. It just depends. If I have like an hour and a half, if I have more than an hour and a half to 2, then you'll see me stream before. If I do not, then you will not see me stream before. You'll see me stream afterwards. Because I still like to be able to have fun and grind. So anything more than an hour and a half, then I'll stream. If it's not, then I'll just do side quests. So we'll do a lot of that. I said we're also gonna the day after that, Thursday, I'm off. I work until I get off at 1:30. I get off at 1:30 Thursday, so I'll be on even earlier Thursday. So earlier around like 2:30, 3 o'clock, 3:30 at the latest probably. So expect those. Oh yeah, bro, join the stream. I appreciate it, Brody. Yes, we definitely will. We will keep this grind going. I'm very excited. We got all the plants going crazy right now too, because I finally was able to get rid of those Pipsies. I had these freaking rank 5 pixies that were literally going around and not letting me harvest any of these 3 big plants. So I was able to use a TC that I don't even buy TC plant things. I forgot that you can buy TC plants and I don't have to use my regular ones for this. So hopefully with that, this should boost everything up because it's double X. They added double XP, so I'm gonna hopefully get double X by next time we get on. We got double XP of all of our stuff. Hopefully, if we can get all these maxed out, we'll get double XP for all of it and get us up to 4. Get us up to 4. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This has been a long stream, about 2 hours, 20 minutes. We will definitely be streaming some more, so be ready for it. And Mops out.